Hey guys, alright, so 10 o'clock at night, 10:10 actually, double tens, and no, haven't filmed anything today. Yeah, but today was my first day of school. That was cool. And that's part of the reason I didn't actually film anything today, is because I actually had legitimate stuff to do this time. And I couldn't just be like filming at school. I have school stuff to do. I can't film at school. I mean, it's ridiculous, you know? But yeah, just uploading my second video for today right now. As you can see, I am dressed exactly the same and look pretty much exactly the same as I do right there. That's because I just filmed that part, because this video going up right now was only 23 seconds long. I'm embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed by this. Yeah, it was probably that day was probably a day a lot like today, where like, you know, I don't have time or whatever to do anything and couldn't get a legitimate video put out. One thing did just happen though, one thing that I thought was interesting and that I kind of want to talk about, is we finally, about like 7 months late, or however long it's been, we finally watched Limitless tonight, which is that movie with Bradley Cooper in it, and it's like, the idea I thought was really, really interesting actually. It's the idea that, like, okay, this part is ridiculous and I know that it doesn't make any sense, but you know, people say like you can only access 20% of your brain. That's true, but what they mean when they say that is you can only use humans usually only use 20% of their brain at a time. Not that there's 80% of your brain that you just never use, you know? But the idea was interesting because some of this, like, theoretically, in theory, some of the stuff is possible. In theory, okay, so the way that the human brain works, at least the way that I see it, the way that I've understood it, the way the human brain works is that your brain is photographic, as in, or not even necessarily photographic, but I want to say the word sensual, but it sounds weird when I say that. It uses, okay, memories are linked to senses, the closest one being smell. So if you see something or hear something or smell something, even taste something or touch something, your brain stores that memory. You would have that memory, and the brain is photographic through vision. So you can have, like, in the movie, he was able to use his brain power to remember something that he saw 12 years ago, and that he saw once 12 years ago, and suddenly remember and recall it and use it as useful information, right? Okay, your brain stores memories like that, but it's the thing that you see, like, if someone has a good memory, right? It's not that other people don't store their memories as well. The brain always, you store everything. It's how they recall the memories. Some people are better at recalling. So, in theory, there might be a way to have some kind of medication that could potentially give you, like, the ultimate photographic memory. As in, you'll be able to remember every single thing you see, hear, smell, touch, all of that. Which is essentially what happens in the movie. Like, there's no way it would possibly be a pill that, like, you take and it works in 30 seconds and you know everything kind of thing. You, like, a lot of this stuff wouldn't work, but in theory, theoretically, it's possible. Probably not now. Maybe even now. I don't know. I don't know how advanced medical science is at this point. But in theory, you could have a pill that's similar to that. See, here's the idea that I struggle with, is how do you measure a person's intelligence? I mean, a lot of people would measure intelligence as something like, as how they can remember things and use that as useful information. That's what this could do. See my point? So it could raise your intelligence, as in how intelligence is viewed. And I think that that's really cool. Like, it's a really cool idea, and it's cool that it's possible in theory that there could be something like that. Yeah, I'm just rambling here, but it all does make sense if you. I hope it all makes sense. I'll be watching this back when I edit it. It's late at night. I mean, but the ideas are all in my head. It's just tough to get them out to you the same way that I'm thinking them. Anyway, it should all make sense what I just said. So I just think it's a really, really cool idea. And I thought it was a really good movie too. Really well edited, really well done. I mean, produced, really well produced. Sorry, videos, movies, different. Yeah, really well produced. I liked it a lot. The acting was good. There was nothing wrong with the acting at all. And the idea behind it all was awesome, I thought. I'm just going straight up nerd right now, guys. Sorry about that. Sometimes I just like to go into like these like I go into like this intelligent debate mode, you know, where I like want to really talk about something and talk to someone about it. Like, I don't know. I do that sometimes. You may notice that I may have done it before in a video in one of these rants. Anyway, but yeah. Like, what would you do if you had the ability to recall any memory from any point in time and use it as useful information? Like, what would you do with that? Like, what do you think could be a possible situation that, where would you end up with that? You know what I mean? Because in the movie, like, he ends up being like a senator or whatever. Like, he tries to change the world. What would you do with that? Leave a comment below if you have an idea about that. By the way, in a few videos back, I said we got tattoos, and I said I was going to show you guys later. I don't think I ever did. But here's mine. It's a Superman symbol. And it looks like a stamp, doesn't it? Yeah, it was like, it's not a real tattoo, it's henna tattoos, because technically you're supposed to be 18 to get a real tattoo, and my parents would definitely not consent to me doing that. But yeah, so it's a henna tattoo, and it's not black like I was hoping it would be, so it's brown. So it just looks like I went to like a superhero convention and got stamped with the Superman symbol. But it's there for the next 2 or 3 weeks or so, and it won't wash off or anything, so I just gotta wait for it to take its course and then be gone. Anyway, that's all I gotta talk about. That was, I don't know, I felt like that was interesting. It probably wasn't to you guys, but it's my vlog, so. That sounded so arrogant. So very arrogant. I do care about what you guys think, so please leave me a comment if you're watching this video. I'd love to know what you guys think of these videos and what you guys think of anything that I've talked about in these videos. So just leave a comment. Do it. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for my second day of school and also my dad's birthday. That's gonna be cool. Anyway, see you then.